Hey, man. What are you looking at? Hey, man. Hey, guys. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Yarny J. He's up and he has a little tension. Say hello. Say hello. Say hi. Thank you guys for coming back to my channel. It's your girl, Yarny J. If I didn't already say that. He gets my attention. It's just like, oh, gosh. It's like, how can you not love this little face? But I want to come on and talk to you guys. He is officially 1 month. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. It feels like it's going really fast, but again, at the same time, really slow. I really just can't wait till he gets in the stage to where he's a little bit more alert and like he is rolling over and eating like some food instead of formula. But we'll get into all that. But I got him wrapped up a little bit and I still got a little hat on him because the heat is on in here, but to me it's kind of, you know, I just want to make sure he doesn't get a cold because he already kind of feels like he has like a little congestion, but they told me that was normal. But okay, so my little man is 1 month. Say hello. Say hello, JJ. Right here, JJ. Over here. Something has his attention. So yes, little Jermaine is 1 month as of January 10th, 2018. He just had his 1 month checkup, didn't you? He had his 1 month checkup a couple days ago. When he first was born, he weighed at 6 pounds, 8 ounces, and 18.75 inches. And like when we went back, that like the 2 days after he got out of the hospital, he was at like 6 pounds, 12 ounces, and 20 inches. So I was like, okay, he's growing a little bit. So when we were going back for his 1 month, I was like, oh, he is gonna be he has to be at least 7'10". And this little guy, I'm so proud. This little guy was 9 pounds, 2.5 ounces, and 21 inches, weren't you? Yes, you were. Yes, you were, man. Yes, you were. I'm so proud of him. So yes, he is. So basically, I'm saying like he's maybe 9 pounds 3 ounces now because that was a couple days ago. And his eating, when he first was in the hospital, we was breastfeeding. We did try to breastfeed. My whole plan was to breastfeed the whole time up to like he probably was walking, but that wasn't going as planned. He was doing his lip like this, so he wasn't latching on correctly. So he started blistering my nipple, and it was really horrible. And we kept trying through when he was in the hospital and when we came home. And he had to eat while he was in the hospital, so they had to give him formula. So he was getting first he was getting that liquid gold. He was doing okay with that. We would just rub it on his lips to, you know, get him used to it, but it wasn't going too well. So they put him on, they was giving him formula and still had me trying. And he seemed to take that, and he was just doing maybe like not even an ounce. He was doing like 15 mLs, 30 mLs. But once we came home, we started giving him more like 1 ounce. And as time progressed, he kept getting better and better, didn't you? So now this little guy is doing almost 4 ounces. Every now and then he'll do 4 ounces, but most of the time he's doing like 3.5. You excited? You excited? He's so alert and he's not crying. So that's doing good. So I was still trying to pump. I was like literally on each breast. It took me like an hour to get like 1 ounce out of each breast. So almost 2 hours for a 2 ounce bottle. And I was really excited about it because it was like, oh my God, look at this. And I did put it in the freezer to save it, and I kept trying to do it, but it's so time consuming. So like if you mother-to-bees out there are looking to be breastfeeding, you know, it's a lot of hard work, but you know, if you can put the time in, I would totally recommend it. But for me, it was just like, it's just so rough. And I'm still trying to do the pumping and things like that, but dealing with him and going back and forth is just so much time. So his sleeping, this little guy sleeps like every 2 to 3 hours. So I'm up like all the time. I try to get him to feed set times, which is, he's doing great with that. Like he's like clockwork. So he'll eat, let's start in the morning. So he'll eat at 7 a.m. He'll eat at 10 a.m., 1 p.m., 4 p.m., 7 p.m., 10 p.m., and then back around 1 a.m., 4 a.m., 7 a.m., 10 a.m., and he's doing really good with that. He'll wake up like, let's say 12:50 for his 1 a.m. feeding. He'll wake up like 3:50 for his 4. So he's doing really well. He knows when it's time for him to eat, and he is a crybaby. When we was in the hospital, of course, we were holding him, and I want him to lay in the bed with me, and they told me he couldn't do that. But I guess I'm kind of getting it back, and my mom also was holding him a lot. So since she left, because she was here with us for like a month, she stayed up here with a month for us, and she really was a big help. She would get him for me in the morning so I can get a couple hours of rest while my husband was at work. And now that she's gone, he does not like to be put down. He if he doesn't feel like the warmness of the body, he's crying and crying and crying. So I'm really just trying to get him out of that. Like, dude, you have to lay down in your bassinet or your crib. So that hasn't been going too well. So he has been sleeping in the bed with us in the middle in like a little bassinet. Like, sometimes I have to lay there and sleep with him on my chest for him to sleep. It's just been really rough. And then I've been home by myself. My husband's at work, and like I said, my mom isn't here anymore. She went back to Florida, and it is a full-time job. I did not believe being a mother, like, you'd be so consumed. Like, I don't have time. I feel like I don't have time for anything. I feel like my husband just leaves for work, and then he's back quickly because, like I said, like, his feedings are so, like, every 2 to 3 hours. Every time I turn around, like, okay, he's here, but in the middle of the time when he's not here, sometimes I get lonely because he's crying, and I can't get him to stop crying, and it's just, it's something. It's a lot. But he is a little crybaby. He's doing well. Sometimes when he's crying, I'm worrying, oh my God, is his temperature up? Is, anything wrong? So for our first doctor's visit, 2 days after we get out of the hospital, I like basically went with a whole list already with questions because I was like, oh my God, his poop, he's not pooping. Is his poop like this? I took the poopy pamper, like, what is this yellow CD? And like, I just went a whole bunch of questions. It was just like crazy. It was like, oh my God, it's like usually people don't have any questions until like first month, but this is great. So I was just, I'm really just trying to be on top of things, just make sure this big guy, he's not such a little guy anymore, is okay. So, but he's doing well. His temperature is well. They told me, to what, if his temperature is this, temperature is too high, so I'm always checking his temperature. I did notice when we were in the hospital getting ready to leave that his eyes were a little yellow. And when we went to the doctor, he found out he had a little bit of jaundice in his eyes. We couldn't really see it in his skin because he's so red right now. But we did see it in his eyes. And she just instructed me just like to sit in the sunlight and feed him and pass those bowel movements because his liver hasn't, started doing its thing yet by itself. But that did clear up within like a week or 2. So I was so thankful. Thank God for that. So other than that, he's been doing well. He is growing. He is right on track on the chart for everything. His bath, I tried to give him a first bath and I didn't know what I was doing. He like cried and cried and cried, but I feel like he got the hang of it. So he does like his nighttime baths, and he does like to be held. He likes to eat, obviously. So, but that's basically it. That's been going on this first month. So I really haven't been getting that much sleep. I try to sleep when he sleeps, but then at the same time, I have to clean, and I don't have time to clean. I don't have time to wash dishes and cook, and I'm like rushing to try to hurry and do laundry before he wakes up because when he wakes up, he needs my attention. And it's just like my life is revolving around this guy. Like, my husband helps me, but it's like nothing like how you want it, So, but I really appreciate all his help and everything. Everything when he's here, he gives me a break and things like that. But this is just my little guy here. I'm just so blessed. I'm just so happy to have him. We're just so happy to have him. Like, it's just like the biggest blessing. And he's doing well. And I think that was it, huh? Anything else you want to tell the people? Huh? No? I'm so surprised how calm he's sitting here. Look at him. And then we did go try to take him to the mall. He just cranked up. Like, he just wanted to be held. It was crazy. Like, he has to be pushed. He likes car rides. And that's basically, if he feel like he's laying down too long by himself, he's, cranking up. And I did ask on Instagram, like, what should I do to stop him from crying? A lot of people just said, cry it out. But the pediatrician said, no, he's a newborn. He's used to being held. He's used to your warmness. She doesn't suggest that he cries till 6 months. But I was like, so I'm supposed to deal with this for 6 months of him just crying nonstop? And then he doesn't get tired. Like, I tried it, and this dude was crying while I'm trying to cook some food. And then like I set him up in his what was it, his swing, because he was slouching down. He just started hollering like he knew it was going, like, you better get me out of this, girl. I was like, oh my God, he's like manipulating us. Like, and I've always been that kind of person that says, I'm never gonna let a child manipulate me. Like, you know, you're not running this, I run this. But obviously right now, he's running this. But he's doing okay. And I just love him so much. So I think that's it. If there's anything that I missed, or any questions that, you know, you mom-to-bees, first-time moms have questions about, just please leave me a question down in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to get back to you guys. I'm just so excited I can't even think of anything else, and I'm just so happy he's being calm right now. So I'm just trying to like get this through. But so yeah, so this is his 1 month checkup, and I'll keep you guys updated in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. And until next time, peace and love. Say bye. Say bye. Say bye. You're doing such a good job. Say bye-bye. Oh, he got, oh, there we go, spitting up. Okay, baby. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay, mama boy. That's okay. That's okay. Yes, it is. Oh, you're so sweet.